Big brother, it's big brother, it's my brother, it's your brother, it's our brother, it's his brother, it's her brother, it's their brother, on past the gravy bro.
What's up, gang? Welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Pass the Gravy Bro. We're back from our little bye week.
Hiatus. A hiatus.
Our hiatus. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was, because this week sucked. And
yeah, boy.
Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, we were planning on doing a Sunday episode, and when we realized it was gonna be like 9:45 again, and then nobody was getting evicted, and nothing was really gonna happen this week, we were just like, you know, fuck it. If they don't care, we don't care either. We're not doing an episode, and I don't think anybody missed anything because everything we're about to recap covers all of that. But yeah, it says we're not on Facebook. I think we're on
It's
Facebook.
okay, it's here.
Okay. What's going on, everybody in the chat? We have Matt and Todd commenting with us. But yeah, so like we had it was the Resurrection comeback Resurrection Rumble, but it was basically a buyback, and it came down.
It was an excruciatingly long.
Excruciatingly.
Yes, thank you.
There's that syllable.
I still couldn't even say it, and I just heard it. Days.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Why the comp for the comp?
They had to fill TV time.
Yeah, obviously, but why do that to us?
I mean, how long ago was Pressure Cooker?
It was about a month ago.
2 people are out who were in Pressure Cooker. Only 2 people have been evicted.
And really, one of them had to be evicted twice to be evicted. So, yeah, it sucked.
I mean, they're really milking this 100 days.
Yes.
And the writer's strike is over now. Can we
bring them back?
I mean, they know that like they're not going to be able to slap together shows that quickly, but like we get it, guys. Like you could have just ended the season a little short. Like now with the schedule that they have with Survivor and Amazing Race and the Challenge, like you got all kinds of entertainment.
Yeah, it's what the schedule is absolutely outrageous. I don't know. I can't keep up with everything. Also,
if you were just a casual, how do you keep up? Like, how do you watch? Like, we watch the feeds and other stuff like that. But like, if you were just a casual, you're like, wait, it's on Tuesdays now? Okay, wait, now it's at 11 p.m. on a Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay, and then it's gonna be on a Wednesday, but then a Thursday again. Okay, cool. But Thursdays are up an hour now.
Back to Tuesday.
But now no more Wednesdays.
No more Wednesdays. That actually works out for me.
They knew about you.
They probably did.
I literally sat down an hour early to watch the episode today.
Yeah, you came in at 7 and you started turning on, and I was waking up from a nap, and I was like, "What? I need to make dinner."
Well, one of the schedules that I got said that it was at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Wrong.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No. Not right.
Todd says, why do they have to show 2 episodes of Yellowstone every Sunday? I don't know. I feel like they're just sort of banking on old people being like, I hadn't never heard of this old Yellowstone show. It's just new. They're like, no, Grandma, that show's been on for like 1,000,000 years now.
I love it. This is quality programming. And then, Big Brother comes on with their decoding toots and
can you
scary verse.
Can you point out 90 minutes of Survivor and Amazing Race?
Yeah.
Which is like, I don't like, that's really going to put it to the test of like, is 90 minutes, like we're always like, the episodes are just too short. Like,
no, I heard that the premiere of Survivor couldn't even fit everything in. So they had to like cut out this whole bunch of stuff that happened. It was.
Oh, I mean, like a lot went down. I haven't watched it yet, but like at least 3 major things that would have gotten a major, like the edit in the episode happened.
Like the twist, the main twist or the first twist had to be edited out.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into this season pretty hardcore.
Are we?
I like Survivor because we can be like DVR fans of it, where it's like it feels
podcast.
more like a job at times.
That's fair.
It didn't really until like this week, honestly.
Because I was dreading some of it.
Yeah, we were just like, what the fuck what are you doing, guys? If we're trying to cover your show, you got to do things that we can cover, not just like, well, there's these guys that are out, but they're not, but they're walking around, but they're out, but they're in, but they're not.
But then we're gonna leave it at a cliffhanger.
Yeah. I did no feed updates this week.
You need to. Because
nothing was happening. And like I was even looking on Joker's like highlights where they do like the times to like flash back to. The last one that they posted was Corey and America in the shower 4 days ago.
I mean, that was a big deal. That made me blush.
4 days ago, and that was the last one they posted.
That is wild.
I mean, that's really like the last thing that
they're bonding.
I mean, there's been some like bonding and stuff that's happened, and some like slight movement we can kind of get into. Maybe if we want to do a quick spoilers at the end, but
is it spoilers? It's already happened.
Yeah, I mean, it already has happened. I guess we didn't see it officially, but like, yeah, kind of Blue poisoning everybody against Corey in America a little bit, and Jag and Max specifically. You got like running through that. Let's run through the episode. Instead of just bitching about the show that we're covering. We had Cam trying to talk to Matt and Jag. Jag pointing out that they're like probably the three best at comps remaining in the game, and how that could benefit them. And then Blue comes in, and I mean, Allison, Blue in your power rankings is really looking good right now. That was looking like a good move now, because she's
in both of y'all, isn't she too?
Yeah.
I moved her in this week. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And I moved her down, but
I think I moved her like way up.
But she was using like the rest of the house as her insurance policy in case Jared's out, and now
well, never mind.
But now, if you're on the side of Matt and Jag, you also kind of have Suri in the bag, so she gets to kind of play the Andy Heron game if she wants to, and just like not really do anything, but then just kind of hang out and pick a side eventually when shit starts to crumble for one.
Yeah, I mean, she somehow walked out of Scary Week in a better place than she was.
That is true. That is very true.
Like, nobody's targeting her.
No, because they all kind of feel a little bit sorry for her.
Which, like, why?
She lost her boyfriend. Her Pooh Bear.
Sorry.
Oh.
That's like
she lost her son.
They don't know that.
That's true. But I feel like they can't not sense a special bond between them. So I feel like they think she lost someone who was like a son.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, they definitely feel like that. Remember, we even had the Felicia cut where it was what would your mom say right now? And then Suri with the Kevin James look. That was pretty great. And I don't know. We got to see a lot of Jared crying in this episode.
He did.
It was so uncomfortable.
It was excellent.
It was also weird that like he was just. I mean, like I get it, you love your mom obviously, but him being like, I hope she's okay. Like it seems like he thinks she's at like war.
Yeah, they're not gonna murder her.
Like she's not gonna die.
She's probably gonna win $75,000.
She's played reality shows. She's played reality game shows her entire life, basically.
She's gonna do so much better now that you're gone.
Yeah. You were holding her back, bro.
Like, but the fact that he's like, I just hope because nobody's gonna have her back like I did. You didn't have her back.
No, and everyone
you tried to gaslight her into thinking that she told Blue a secret.
Oh, what a family of shysters.
But now he's with his sister, Izzy.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Your favorite.
And he has to go face Kenzie.
Oh.
His real girl, who I didn't realize was in control of his Instagram.
Yes.
Did she post
And
stuff on his
his dog.
Instagram?
I don't know.
She did.
I don't
can
know.
tell the hookup.
Oh,
And then so it's like obviously now who runs Cerise, I think runs Jared's.
oh, okay.
They're like the same kind of content.
I like that there was a literal like shift because you could tell that it's not the same person.
And for that, she's out.
Yeah.
That'll be an interesting conversation. But I was thinking about it as he was talking about it. I just saw like a little bit of feeds this week, and he was talking about like what he had back home, and I don't like it was an interesting conversation to come with while you're talking with Blue, and it was just like I wonder what's like. He's gonna have such a rude awakening when he comes out of the house, thinking everybody probably loves him. And
Oh, you can tell that. I think that's what was so uncomfortable when he was crying is that like I think I like humanly want to feel empathetic or towards somebody who is crying, but I didn't. And
yeah,
such an
I did
asshole.
initially, and it just kept going, and I was like, nah.
Like I was like, oh, it's sweet. He cares about his mom, but then he just kept talking and was like, he really thinks that he's like the best player that's ever graced the house.
Does.
And
And
like,
he's like, I can't wait for you to see me again, bring me back for challenges. I mean, I know he will be, but I hope he does get a piece of humble pie.
he better his last night. He's been last Jokers. He's behind the guy that you.
He's under Luke, and now Blue is under Luke.
Below Luke. But Jared and Luke should do a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That'd be wild, right?
I just want to hear Luke, Jared.
More from Luke?
No.
They just House guys gotta learn that they can't target Corey in America. That's what
well,
sinking their ratings.
Kenya in the chat, she says, do you think they're going to try and bring Jared back? During the interview, he said, hopefully it won't be the last time you see me. And Julie responded with, expect the unexpected.
Yeah, there's going to be a blood versus water survivor. Blood versus water. He'll be on Amazing Race with Cerise. Cerise not done.
Yeah,
So
she's
Cerise
going to do
Jared's
all
not
of the
done.
CBS reality show.
Yeah.
And then he's going to be on the challenge like a million times.
Yeah,
too.
he's a
Like, he'll be
challenge
the
guy.
next Fezzi.
I hate that.
I hate that. But I also
I
like
It makes sense. Like Matt's going to be on the challenge, and him and Tyler are going to be boys on the challenge as Tyler keeps going back. Like,
I fucking sorry. This is. I mean, I guess maybe it's back on topic, but Matt being like, I don't know who the brigade is. I think I was probably 5 when they existed.
take personal offense to that. I did the math, and I think he was 14, so he can say
so that's basically 5.
that.
Maybe
196. It's not that little.
Yeah, but like, yes, no. Jared's absolutely gonna. I feel like he's gonna try to be on the challenge.
Yeah.
But I think
100%.
he also would be one of the people that like thinks that he's going to be so good at the challenge and then gets on it and is terrible
Yes.
and gets his ass kicked and is like, this show isn't, it's so edited, you don't see all the real stuff and and then doesn't ever go on it again. I think he might have a challenge season.
Like a swaggy
Yeah.
situation, because apparently that's what Swaggy did.
Oh, did he?
I had not watched it. He's one of my least favorite Big Brother players.
I know he is.
And it was just like, oh, wait, he failed? Tell me more.
Couldn't have guessed.
Boop.
Do we think, because those competitions tonight, Cameron was born to play. He is slow and steady. He is calm and zen. And
How
he's
is he
cool
those
under
things?
pressure. I don't know. He's soft talker. You know, he's like, I got this.
He
So
was
arm.
so good
He's
at
so
that
good.
at the ball thing. Like, it was almost magical watching. Like, I was impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the second Emma saw it and we realized it was to me, it's the Frankie Grande competition.
Yeah.
Where Beast Mode Cowboy was like, fuck you. He's like, all right.
I see it as the Frank
do it.
competition.
Yeah.
I guess the Frank competition, but yeah, that was the first season I started
It
watching.
depends
was
on
the
your
Frank.
era, your BB era.
But the second, like Emma saw that was the comp, she was like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna
nail
win this
this.
one." And like the fact that at first I thought it was 3 balls, but then I realized like, oh no, you got to do one. That's
I
easy.
also thought it was 3 in 1. So I was like, when it was down to like 2.5 minutes and he like dropped the ball, I was like, I honestly, he might not get this because you're gonna have to go a minute per ball. But then it was just the one.
Just the one. Because I imagine some intern did it and then dropped the ball and it bounced really far and he was like, fair. You know, like when you play beer pong and the ball bounces really far and you're like, but that's not, I guess not beer pong, but whatever.
All right.
Looked up like it was
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the timing, you know, so they probably had to put 3 balls on there just in case a freak accident happened.
No, that makes sense. It makes sense. But like
Yeah.
when Julie was like, and if one of your balls drops, just grab another one. And I was like, well, yeah, duh. Like, Jules,
Go
obviously,
chase down your one
you
ball.
gotta use the 3 balls. Of course, you're gonna pick it up, fucking dumbass.
You need all of them.
No, you just needed one. It's like
Yeah.
Papa Shot.
I thought it was gonna be one of those things where it's like the whole, because I also wasn't super paying attention to the instructions. But like I thought it was like a hole in each hand and then like his mouth or something, or like his brain, and because like haven't they done that before in that like
Yeah,
little slider
yeah,
cup where it's like you had to get it in like eggs or something?
Yeah.
But they built this one specifically, like it had to be,
It's on a live episode.
yeah, it had to be a comp you could do live really, really fast, and it wasn't
Yeah.
like trivia because it was one person. I thought that was the weirdest part about the whole like you're competing to see who competes, so really you're probably gonna pick yourself anyways,
No,
but
it's
also
a
maybe not.
question of confidence because Jared, even though he said he would play it,
He would not have done.
Not
He would have not gotten it.
no, he wouldn't have gotten it. He's too.
God,
He's
and that would
too
have been so
hot
much
at
better.
it. He's too hot.
That would have been so much. And Jared would have sucked at that comp.
Yeah, because he was bad at the shovel.
That ball would have been
Ramp.
legitimately bouncing everywhere. Like if he couldn't get the balance just to like gently lower the shovel, like without everything popping out of it, he wasn't going to be able to do that.
No, and he's not good under pressure, but
you have to, and stuff like
it's
that,
been the war.
you got to figure out a rhythm. And it was like he would sort of figure out a rhythm, but he really couldn't get past a certain amount of like balls, except for like one point. And it was at the very end when Cam was walking back. And it was kind of just funny. It was like that summed up Jared in that entire competition where he loses everything again as Cam is walking back to one finger down. Like that was a cool move. I'm just gonna put one finger down on the button.
Yeah,
I kind of like that. Like Cam's leaning us back over.
No.
Cam's
No,
a
he's
little bit
not.
winning us back over.
Yes. but
no,
A little bit winning us back over. I think.
no.
No.
He was in that moment the lesser of two very specific evils.
Maybe, but sometimes like. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and at that point, like now I'm bonding with him, and now maybe I have feelings again.
I was
I don't
excited
know.
to see him like game already, and like him teaming up with Matt and Jack.
See,
I
he's
was
being
excited.
taking
No,
initiative.
and then Blue came in, and I was like, okay, like look, he's making some moves. And then they turned around and did the conversation in the bathroom, and then he was doing too much. He was like, all right, now we're gonna have a secret alliance, and it's like you're not even in this game, man. You can't start coming in and dictating these two who are final two and tell them what to do, thinking that they're going to listen to you because you're the guy you're a zombie. Like, who do you think you are to be coming in and doing all this? Like, I get hypotheticals. That first conversation, excellent. Second conversation, too much.
It's too much. Yeah. Because like, especially you've got to realize that like everybody in the house is scrambling, trying to make deals with whoever may come back in that was also that you just voted out.
Yeah.
Like, they both went out on a double pretty much unanimously except for mommy vote.
Yes.
So, like...
Every non-family member voted for him, yes.
Yeah. So, like... obligation. So, I feel like you've got to have some amount of, like, hey, look, I know that you're probably having these conversations with Jared, too, because you're a smart person.
Yes.
But if I'm the one that comes back, this is what I would like to do. But like everybody is covering all of their bases, and he was like, nah, this is it, guys.
Okay.
Loyal to just me.
Yeah. Like telling Jared, let's vote on your mom.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I know he didn't know what he was doing, but it was like, why did you pick Jared to decide that was who you're gonna unveil your plan to?
Like, this man has nominated you twice. Once
Every
next
time-
to your best friend.
He's not a fan of you.
But that's like the beauty of like at least like now we got rid of that part of the game because that was the most frustrating part as like being on the outside just watching where you're like the other week when Matt went and we're like, all right, fucking we're getting him and Matt goes and like spills some info to Serene. You're like, no, she's gonna go tell everybody. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? And it was always like there would be one of those, and like Blue is that person right now that is like, she can go to Serene, she can filter all that information, and Blue is in a very, very good spot because nobody's really looking at her.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think that and she did really well on the wall. So like, I don't want to count her out as up for like, I don't know, physical competitions. But at the same time, she hasn't won shit.
Yeah,
she could be the GOAT, not capital GOAT, but lowercase GOAT that they don't care about because she's not gonna fucking win.
That's true. Which reminds me of what Mimi said. How she was certain she could beat Nicole. Sorry.
Oh, she's in the.
She was
she's not?
certain she could beat Comerica at the end. How?
Yeah.
With what? What'd you do? Tell me more.
I hung out sometimes in the storage room. I did this cool rant.
Because people don't like them? No, that's not what's gonna win you the game.
Because brown sugar babes.
Yeah.
There's
you're gonna make the lines.
You're just in the room.
You're silently sitting there.
Courtney says in the chat, she says, since Blue is so close to Jag, if it doesn't work out with Sari, do you think that she's going to spill the secret to him? You do?
I think that she is way more likely to spill than Izzy was.
Izzy was a steel trap. That wasn't going anywhere.
She wasn't going to do it. I think that she's more likely to spill than Izzy was, especially if she feels slighted. I think Blue would do it out of like, if Sari does something and Blue takes it personally, I think she might. But
I think Blue still doesn't know exactly. I just saw on Twitter that she said to Jared, I can't wait to meet your mom. And he was in a zombie outfit.
I think she was joking.
Joking?
But it would be a bad look. It would be a bad look to like then.
He said, I have a relative. So I don't think she thinks Sari is his mother. I think she thinks like Felicia is his aunt. That's what the tweet said. We'll have to investigate because I don't think she's going to say anything because I don't think she knows.
Damn it. God.
Because also the DR would probably try and miss her because it is rigged for Sari if we're going to go that route too.
I'm in that route.
I think the DR got her to say it. I think that she thought it was Felicia and that the DR was like, was it?
Was it?
Who else is in the big twist in this house? Oh. So like, I
don't know. Until I hear her say it for sure.
Again,
I won't.
Not in the DR.
Confidently and not.
Courtney says in Jared's interview with Julie, he told her that Blue knew. So,
but Jared, I don't think is also that intuitive to
do you
like.
Think?
He could be like.
But Julie didn't seem like she didn't know, and she would have told Jared that.
I like barbecue, and then dinner comes around and she didn't cook. And he's like, "Why?
I like barbecue."
Yeah, like you were supposed to like make this meal and I feel
no, I do think that he could have that where he's like, yeah, I told her, she knows. And like she could have missed it and he's just never clarified.
Because they're like flirting, right? It's like, yeah, I know. And then you go back and you're like, I don't know what he was talking about.
I don't know. I wanted to be.
So I don't know. I'm interested to see.
Yeah, I think that so up all night said Blue knows because last week when Blue and Jag had the fight, yes. But like she knows that he told her a secret. And I said this before, I don't know if she fully understands it.
Yeah, I don't think she does either.
But like, I do, if she does know for sure, I think she would spill if she was in a position where she needed to. If it was her and Suri on the block.
I think she would say Jared had a relative in the house.
But it looks bad on you at this point that Jared's out and now you're ratting it out, where it's like you would have held on to this. You're just telling me this because you're desperate. And I think that like it doesn't matter at that point. Because really at that point, then I would keep Suri all the way to the end and be like, she had somebody helping her for half of the game. Like, boom, give me the fucking prize. Give me the prize. I just exposed her. Done. Like, I would just be like, all right, Blue told me
You
this.
would keep the secret until the end and be like.
If Blue had told me, I would then like try and like see how long I could go with it and be like, look, let me take Suri to the end. And like, Alex is an idiot. And I'd be like, all right, well, Blue told me day 61 that Suri was Jared's mom and that they were working together. So she had somebody cheat. Like, basically, she got to cheat for half of the game. Where whoever told them one thing about the other one, they immediately went and told the other person, and then he had a girlfriend that was working with him. Like,
but if
boom.
I liked Suri
Say that to a jury
more than I liked you, I'd be like, wow, Suri kept that secret?
Yeah,
also, like, you're right.
Amazing.
That is a huge advantage to go into the game with.
But if I didn't like you, I would
It's
be more impressed. I'd be like, look at her. She kept that secret. Why did you keep that secret? You know, we could go.
But she also kept the secret, so then I actually kept the secret too, but then I didn't have the cheat code.
If you have a sensitive jury, it could, that plan could backfire.
Up All Night said she could come up with a lie and say that he told me when he left. And that is very smart. So that she didn't know a long time, but was like, when he was walking out, he was like, hey, Suri's my mom, take care of her.
Yeah, I could see that.
So then, like,
he's a sneak liar too.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, those
tears on demand. Yeah.
Honestly, and like snotty cry. Like, it's intense.
It is.
So I mean,
she's good. She deserves her spot in the power rankings. Good, not great.
We also had
last. She was your last pick at the beginning. Is she your only one left?
Yeah, with Jared gone, it's her.
But you only picked her because you already had red and you just wanted red and blue.
I had a theme.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks too, but let's have two people left in it now. You and I,
you almost didn't though, because Cam.
No, I know. She had Jared, I had Cam. It was like, who knows?
Dang it. Maybe next year. Or maybe
it's
Blue
all
will
fucking
win the
luck.
whole thing.
I know, honestly, I'm not super confident in mine right now, and I've got 3 left.
I think Kenya, who's in the chat, was saying, she wrote on our Facebook page that she was like, hey, I guess Pat's gonna win this one. And it's like, fucking Pat has one person.
And we gave him Suri because he wasn't here to pick.
We were like, fuck, we didn't know she was gonna be here. This is really gonna fuck it up. We're gonna have one person with one more draftee. No, Pat, you get the add-on and anybody else that they may bring in because there was a
the returnee that they're all gonna band together against immediately. They didn't.
Well, Pat has been on 0 podcasts this season, so like we were like, you get the best player, but
only one.
Yeah, only one.
You have to stay away.
So oh my God. That's really on Chris for showing up to that one, because if Chris had it, he probably would have got it.
Or we would have had a big
team. And Chris kept taking all the people that I wanted right before I could take them until he didn't take Corey, and I was like,
So yeah, up all night says one more before jury. God help us. For real, man. Like, it's just the fact that we've had 2 people gone in a month, and really one of them has been gone twice. In that we had to hang out with them the whole time.
2, because I'm gonna. Well, I guess
Jag he's like a month and a week, like 5 weeks. So in 5 weeks, we've had 2 evictions. They really didn't do anything.
It's the worst. And Up All Night said Cam and Jag for final 2 because they both had to work hard to stay in the game. As a jury member, I would not vote for somebody who had fully been evicted. Unanimously. Fuck that.
guess Jag is the less. Like Cam actually left the game, changed it up,
Only
saw the back of the house.
Yeah.
Came back.
The fucking only way that
If it was
I
two
would
of them.
vote for somebody who had been fully evicted is if they like.
If the other one had
No,
also
what was
been
that Survivor thing where like he gave up his immunity and made fire? Like,
Yeah.
Chris Underwood.
yeah. Like that's the only way to come back from that is to.
That's what Cam did. He decided to make fire, aka put the ball in the zombie hand.
No, it's
himself.
not the same. He did not give up
Yes.
immunity in the film. In the
I mean,
final.
Jared would have probably lost that.
It would have been like having to like not be allowed to compete in an HOH for the rest of the season to come back in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like that's giving up immunity at the very end.
that's true.
So like, no. He was not fully evicted because he never left the building. They were
That
both
is true. Like you kind of get
unanimously evicted.
If I had to pick between the two, I mean, just because I hate Cam, but Jag because he didn't leave the building.
But it's like a catch-22 because you could argue like, well,
He
Cam,
has no exit interview.
like Cam
Yeah.
earned his way
He
back.
never even left the door.
But Cam had to win 2 comps to come back. Jag didn't even use the power. Like he didn't have the power. He had to hope that somebody else used it, and then didn't
Which
even know
means
for
he
sure that
had a
somebody used it.
great
So
He convinced somebody to use the power on him.
see,
You could go both ways. If you value comps, Cam's your guy. If you value,
but
social
my dumb
game,
brain would be like, he
You're-
didn't leave the house.
you're a comp guy. No, you're a comp guy for sure.
But mine would be just like up all night right there. I'd be, well, you didn't leave the house. Nope. You had to go outside.
You
to
never,
talk to
Jag
Julie.
never talked to Julie, so it's him.
No, guys. No. He didn't talk to Julie. He didn't talk to Julie. It's Jag. Also, I have Jag on my fantasy team. So
I know you do.
Sure.
Don't you have Cam too?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you came back for the final two?
that'd be my ideal final two.
That'd be wild. Comeback story. Underdog.
Yeah.
Oh, comeback.
We really kind of had another alliance form along from the Cam,
two.
Matt, and Jag and blue one. Then we had it was Corey, America, Mikol, and Felicia. I keep fucking that up. It's been a week. We had a week off. Sort of a week off. But I'm not sure if I buy into this just yet.
I don't know either. But like,
It's for security.
didn't like Corey, America, Matt, and Jag officially named their alliance, I think. So that makes me think
The
that
Tinkers.
No, that was the other one.
no, they're what did they name it? Like Belgium or something?
Yeah.
So like I don't know.
There's not a game to play that whole week, so we don't really know how real anything was
That's true.
because no one had to like put anybody up or argue to come off the block and throw anybody under the bus. So like it was all just like them hanging out and just gossiping, which sometimes can lead to something, but we don't know how real anything is until now that we're gonna get an HOH hopefully in the next couple of hours, and then we'll be like, all right, game back on, let's go.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're just
like,
in
I
this
mean-
holding pattern the whole time.
The last alliance map that I've seen was from last week. Like it has Jag with a veto on it. Because
Good. I'm
I
glad
think-
everybody that
Yeah,
keeps up with Big Bro is like taking a week.
we'll
off.
take a week.
Like we do a lot of like unnecessary stuff. Let's just take off a little bit.
Yeah.
This is what you get, CBS. That's what you get when you fuck with our schedule and you do all the other shit.
Thanks a lot, football.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
No, you don't want to say that.
Thanks a lot. No, I was on Sunday when it's not my team. I was like, come on, you're really pushing it back. It was
So
all
sleepy.
blah blah for the whole wasted week of feed to the point where I went back and watched season 14 again.
Ooh,
It's
I
a
thought
good
that
season to
was a
watch up all night.
delight.
I did right before the double and before I knew that my heart was going to get broken because nobody's actually getting evicted in the double. I was trying to explain to Logan like why a double is like a good time to make like a killer move, and like there's no time for like somebody who's really strategic. Like they don't have the time to make the plans and twist everything. And so I went back, and before the it was like the same night, but before Big Brother came on, because it was coming on at, of course, 1,000 o'clock at night.
Mhm.
we watched the season 14 double where Ian won his first veto to take himself off the block in the double, and I mean, is that when they got Frank? No, they voted Frank out at the beginning of it. They got
Someone you got Boogie?
no. This is the second double, so it was when they got out Joe, I think. So like Joe was kind of a waste, but
yeah, cutthroat.
yeah. And so like I
happened in a double.
I made him watch it, and he was like, "Okay, yeah, I'm in."
I'm in.
Like, yeah, next day.
Have you sold him? Have you sold him on the show yet, or is he just kind of like, "This is our show. I'll hang it." He like humors you.
I think it's one of those things where it's like he initially would like just walk by and like stop and watch it for a minute, and now like on Sundays he sits down and like will watch it with me. But like he's so busy, like he's at work still right now, so like he's not get like, and even when he's not working, he has like a really like strict schedule or routine, so he's like not home most of the time when the show's on, but he reads my feed updates, and so like he'll text me sometimes. Like during the double he wasn't, oh wait, no shit, the night before the double we watched the season 14, because the night of the double he was working and he was texting me and he was like, "Tell me who gets evicted."
I need to know.
So like he knows all their names, and he like is aware of what's happening in the house, probably more than casuals, but he is not watching the show necessarily.
That's a good way to consume it, though. That's kind of how I got into it when we moved in together. She had been watching season 15 with her family, and it was like the last 2 weeks. She would watch it on like the antenna we had.
I had to watch the finale on my iPhone, like iPhone 4 or something.
I love
it. I was
I had to
just
sit
like,
in
this
a
is
certain
dumb.
spot in a chair because our Wi-Fi, we didn't have
We didn't have
internet,
Wi-Fi.
so I had to like use data. And data was not back in 2013.
It was not.
It was still 3G.
Paid a fortune for it too.
Yeah. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching. I slowed down our speeds a lot that month.
I mean, I feel like we pretty much recapped everything. I guess Corey and America showering, that was the thing that happened on Sunday. And
were they naked?
No, they were in their swimsuits the whole time.
Okay.
Was she getting on? Okay.
No, because she was hiding. But yeah, all I could picture was like she's got the gonzo nose like next to him while they're hiding. And like she's like,
well, I thought she had crawled over to the other one.
That would have been smarter than like, oh, I guess she's not a have-not, so why would she?
Yeah, but that shower also has hot water. They just can't use it. Because like before have-nots are announced, like the very first time when there's like 1,000 people in the house, people can shower in both parts of the shower. So that would have been the best ploy, is to be like, to turn on the water and be like, you also showering.
You still would have been like, you guys in there together. Yeah. But I love that Felicia like left them alone.
And then did you see her mic pack that she just breaks mic packs? It like just she like sat up and it just dragged behind her the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, bouncing all around. I was like, what the? Okay.
I love that.
Good on you. She's like, no, let him finish. Let him finish.
It's like,
can't find the count.
It's like the fucking gif of the girl trying to walk the dog, but she was like, it starts running and she just goes, bloop. But the girl is the mic pack.
Pretty accurate. That was that part sticks out to me the most because that was when I texted our group. It was like, hey, let's scrap the Sunday episode. They're not gonna do shit. Fuck this. Let's take a little bit of time off. And then I got on Twitter and that was what happened. Yeah, it was like we could just go to bed and it's like 9 o'clock. Okay,
this is fine.
Yeah.
But then I got on Twitter and like that was what was going on, and I was like, wow, fuck. I guess we wouldn't have covered this tonight anyways, but still.
So
we probably would have been spoilers, but still. So we needed a little bit of time.
Holy shit. The pressure cooker was 40 days ago. Not just a month. 40 days ago, and only 2 people have left.
And the pressure cooker meant nothing.
And it meant nothing.
Nothing. What a season.
Fuck.
The pressure cooker meant nothing. The double meant nothing.
Double mint gum.
Double mint
Okay,
gum.
I was also thinking that, so I'm glad you said it.
I mean, the double, we got Jared out.
No, we didn't though.
Yeah, he came right back in.
But it was that's what was so stupid. It was a double. It was like, psych, it's not a double, but it is a double, but it's not.
It's a wonder.
It wasn't a real double.
No.
He came right back in to sit people down and yell at them for voting him out.
God, I hate him.
He answery sat people down and they were like, okay, so tell me why you think that you voted him out.
You were so confident he was going to come back in. He was
His entire
so certain he's a comp beast. And
is
he's
it
just
hubris?
not.
The hubris on that dude. Look at me, fucking dropping
Oh.
SAT words.
You also used the H in the word at first, which is surprising.
He
Hubris.
always does.
But then you
No,
stopped.
you don't. You say you.
No, he doesn't.
Hubris.
Hubris, which is how it's pronounced.
Hubris. The hubris of in that guy of just like from the get-go where he's telling Corey like, dude, you're never gonna get picked. You're a nerd. No one's ever gonna pick you to play in this secret
Sweet
comp.
justice.
Like I'm probably gonna get picked. Fuck. Like to
Corey, currently number 3 in favorite house guest.
yeah, right. So then like where it's like, oh, this is going well, like everybody's doing this, and then like me and Blue are doing this now. Now I'm fucking on the couch, but like it's not okay when Corey does this.
No.
It's not okay that Corey's got a girlfriend now too. Like just all of the little tiny things that he did that like just added up. Like what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Just the confidence he had without backing it up, besides winning a couple of times.
Yeah, he's cocky. He's not confident. He's cocky because he can't back it up. And I like his response to Julie when she was like, "Do you think you could have done?" He's like, "Oh, absolutely. I would have done whatever it takes to get." No, the fuck he wouldn't have. His best shot of getting back in the house.
The lights went out.
And then talk shit because somebody threw it. You thought somebody that waited all night threw it.
Yeah.
Which she sort of did, but she made a deal before that, so it doesn't matter.
How dare you play this game?
Big brother.
You
make deals. You wheel, you deal.
You wheel, you deal, you double down.
You feel.
You feel.
You feel.
You jizz on the upstairs couch, and then you clean it up with Clorox. That's how they play Big Brother.
That's why I play Big Brother.
It reminds me of people that I know and don't like in real life, says Kate in the chat.
Yes.
I think that's the worst part about Big Brother, but like the best part, because you do have like, whether like there's always like somebody in your life that like you don't like, that you like identify with somebody on Big Brother a lot of times, and you're like, I shouldn't hate this person more really because I don't know them, but like I'm just getting so and so vibes from this person, and you're like,
yeah,
like that guy at the office, and you remind me of him, so fuck you.
Yeah.
And then it's like I'll pile on, but like I'm not right to do that, but that's just how I am. That's the best part of Big Brother is we just judge. I don't really need anything by it.
No.
If I met these people in real life, I'd probably be like,
people. Yeah, I'd be like, hi, it's so great to meet you. I didn't talk
I don't think I would actually talk to Jared in real life.
I don't know if I would talk to. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Swaggy and Jared. I don't know if I would talk to.
Yeah, but I had
Luke,
to be nice
no.
to Paul. I was nice to Paul in real life, and I hate
love
that guy.
Paul. I love Paul. You're really nice because I was there.
I asked him what was in his little purse because he had a little purse.
He thought that was really funny too.
I don't think he had anything in it.
Well,
it was just for fashion.
Accessories.
Maybe it was like snacks. I can't remember. It was either like nothing or something that was really great. And I was like, dang it.
And then we hung out with Haley Belinsky and Jeff Weldon.
We hung out near them.
For sure.
We hung out with Jeff.
We hung out with Jeff.
Jeff was cool.
Was it for sure? Haley.
Brochure, yeah. Brouchard or something.
Haley B.
Haley.
Yeah. That's Haley.
Haley Bailey. Well, who was the other Lee in that cast?
Swaley.
They all spelled their names really weird that season.
Haley? Rockstar, that's who it was.
Rockstar.
Rockstar!
Haley, Bailey, and Rockstar.
Bailey.
I miss JC in the house. Just like somebody not folling the rules and just
JC is someone who I wouldn't be like,
I would hang with JC. JC seems like a funny dude.
No. Like he would take a copy.
He seemed like an ass.
Funny, right? And you're like, are you kidding? No, it's not funny. Now we're all in trouble.
Yeah. I feel like I hang with him.
I mean, tracks. That doesn't surprise me, but I don't think I would. There's a few that like I would be cordial to if I met them because I'm not gonna like start shit.
Yeah.
But I'm also not gonna go out of my way to like continue talking to them. Like I would full on like sit down, have a conversation with Izzy, with probably even Bowie, with absolutely with America and Corey. But I think that I'd like see Jared and be like, hi.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Hi, great season.
Are you Jared from Big Brother? Okay, cool.
Where's your mom?
Yeah, like
What's your mom?
What's your mom doing?
Can you FaceTime
where's
your
your
mom?
Where's Kinsey?
Yeah. Can you get your dogs back?
What's Jeff Probst like?
So Clorox really doesn't mix with fabric, okay?
Did you know that
Next time, try this.
I feel like that's the
solution.
portion of the podcast where we usually
We're
like
off the
we're at the end of
rails.
it, huh? This is the end of it.
We did it.
We don't really have any spoilers or anything, so I guess we'll fill you in on all of those on Sunday when we have real game to fucking talk about. It's back on. We enjoyed our little Yatis. The Yatis is over, and the game is on for now. And as far as we know, nobody doesn't get evicted or ends up getting evicted, and doesn't count or whatever. Like as long as we don't cancel out an eviction or have another buyback, because like I feel like another buyback's coming. You know that there's a jury buyback for sure.
Do you think so?
There has to be.
I don't know. We'll have to math it out.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. Okay, it's the what? When is the finale? November what? 16th?
Don't know. Maybe that sounds right. I'll go with that. But like, there's got it. They love to do that thing where there's like, they'll just evict like 3 people in like a week, and they'll be like, all right, we're gonna have a double eviction, and then we're gonna have a random Tuesday eviction.
And they did say
Oh, it's a night.
Where
Bing.
have you been? We've been asking so many questions that you couldn't
Thursday,
answer.
November 9th. How old will the Big Brother finale be?
It is
Miss you, buddy.
6 weeks away. So if there's a jury of 7, how many people are in the fucking house right now?
I don't know. I keep forgetting because they've been evicted but not evicted at the same time.
Yeah. Big, give us a breakdown. Who's still in the house?
Hold on, I got it. I got
Felicia,
it.
Matt, Jack, Blue, Corey,
Yeah.
America.
10 people.
10 people left.
3, Matt, Blue, Corey, America, Jag, Felicia, Miko, Cameron, and Bowie. Those are definitely
10
the
in
order of
6
my power
weeks?
rankings right now.
So it's 2 doubles, no buyback.
No, because 2 of them
Oh,
are going
right.
to be
It'll be all of them.
2 of them are going to be the last 2, so that's 8. And nope, it's if they do another double, they have to do a buyback because it's 1 for 1 right now. Because there's 1 more not jury week, and then that would leave a 7-person jury and a final 2.
They're not doing final 3.
I think that was that like a spoiler girl thing?
Spoiler girl thing, probably.
She didn't say that to me. Julie Chen didn't tell me that. I feel like she did.
No, Julie Chen did not tell you that.
They done like the spoiler girl one.
I
Okay,
think it was a spoiler girl thing. I mean, what?
that's fine.
Some of her spoilers are right. Some of them are not. Yeah. Okay. So if there's another double, then there's gonna be another buyback, battle back, whatever. Otherwise, it's just a person a week until the game's over in 6 weeks.
Which is boring, but I'm also mad if there's a double and a buyback.
You're right. Either way, I'm
'Cause I
upset.
feel like they'll happen
Yeah.
back to back. Yeah, there's no satisfying me at this point.
This week really fucking put a sour taste in my mouth, and it's like,
Yeah.
don't just fucking string me along, Big Brother.
Wait.
Like we were over 3 days ago, a year ago, we finished the season, and
That's
we're just
true.
like halfway through.
There's 10 people left.
There are 10 fucking players left now.
Of that, I am sure.
Wait. So, how many people voted? What was Cameron evicted with? What was the vote?
10. It had to. Everyone.
Well, yeah, but
That was easy.
I used to write them down, but the
I wrote it down.
table
It was
feature
just
on my
tab.
notes app wasn't working.
no.
Cameron was evicted 8-0.
So 8 people voted. So there were 11. Because Todd said there were 9, then the double to 7, then 1 came back, and I was like,
Yeah.
9 people did vote for someone recently, but I couldn't remember if that was the Jared vote and that was 8-1, or if that was the Cameron vote. But he was evicted 10-0. That's what you said?
Had to no.
No, Cam was 8-0.
Not 8.
8-0 was Cam.
8-0. Sorry, yes. So that means that okay, yeah. So that makes sense. God, so 9. Who the fuck? Red was evicted with 9. That was the vote that they flipped. That's why I knew that there were 9 because they were trying to make it 4-5. Sorry, that was an entire month ago at this point.
I know, right?
That was wild.
Yeah. So yeah, so what's the fucking beef with this season? I feel like we bitched about this season more than we really praised the season at all, or talked about anything else. But
I mean,
I feel like
it was a bad week.
give us better shows. Give us better shows. All right. We
Do
put
better
a lot
with
of
the
time
shows
in
that
this.
you have. Yeah.
Don't fuck around. It's like when if you're a fan of a football team and they just get blown out every game, and I'm like, I'm watching this again. You're gonna do another one of these? Fuck. Got a zombie week. Get the fuck out of here. And on that note,
I mean, it was weird that it was a whole week. Yeah.
it was.
It could have been a couple days. It could have been
Yeah.
like we could have had this happen on Sunday and then get the game going again. Like all that could have happened from Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah. I am dying inside because Twitter's been blowing up with the like, if you think that the game is rigged for Suri, then like, where are you now? Because like her son was just evicted. Da, 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 da. And someone just goes, like, you're ignoring the angle that Jared became so bad for Suri's game that production rigged it for her by ensuring his eviction.
What if the game was
You're not wrong.
the comp was supposed to be 3 balls that he had to use, but they were just like, you know what? Fuck Jared.
Just a one!
Just make it 1.
Just one.
You can
No,
glue the holes back on,
B.
right?
What?
You can glue those holes back on, right?
Yeah. Just put them in.
Production can't just like, yeah.
Sure.
golf
No
course.
one will tell.
All right, and that's it for us tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. I promise we'll be back with a full-fledged episode recap where we're recapping a real game of Big Brother
Real power rankings.
on Sunday, our Week 9 power rankings, and we'll give you some spoilers that have been going down over the weekend. But give us a follow on the Twitter. We are at Passive Gravy Bro on all socials. I am at Alex J Middleton on all socials. Emma is at Little EM Tweets on Twitter and at Emma Lawler on Instagram. Allison is at Affable Allison on Twitter and at Almar7490 on Instagram. Please give us a 5-star review. If you're listening to us, don't forget to go watch us on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Last time I saw, we were at 99. Come on.
Woo!
Be follower number 100, guys. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Come on, guys. But yeah, give us a follow on and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're watching us on YouTube, go and just subscribe to the actual audio version of the podcast. Hit play for like 2 seconds so we get a little bit extra credit. You guys are the best. Oh, Up All Night. Congratulations, Up All Night. 100th subscriber.
100! Just double checked it. It is. It says 100.
Oh, yeah, we did it. We did it.
Woo!
All right. So now if it dips below that, we'll know somebody hated us.
Yeah, how dare you leave us?
But don't leave us, please.
Cry.
Shout out to Up All Night.
I'll cry like Jared just
Yeah.
did.
And-
Jared. Also, hold on. Just a side note, who said it? Up All Night also said Kenzo is trending on the Twitters. The tweets are delicious. Please go read them if you have a Twitter.
My phone died before we started, so it's charging in the other room, and I don't remember my password, so I can't get on Twitter on my computer right now. And so I'm like, I want to go look so bad.
We're excellent. It's going to be a good evening of reading tweets all night.
Real quick, Bean wants to know ideal HOH winner for us and worst HOH winner in our opinion. Allison, you start us off.
Ideal Comerica. I need them to be safe. Love them.
Yes.
Worst, Suri, which is yeah, but she is this little vengeancey thing for Corey. Like I'm hoping that she sees that he is not the worst in the house and like shouldn't go right now, but like I'm not like right now. I am just all of my decisions are what's going to keep Corey safe.
Yeah,
protect him at all costs.
I mean, Bowie, maybe. I don't know.
The ideal for me would be Cam or Bowie, just because chaos. I want the chaos, but I think Cam might be in a real alliance now, so maybe not as chaotic. Bowie would just be, I don't know, wild card bitches.
She would do what Cam said.
Maybe.
Are they in the same alliance right now?
Bowie gives me JoJo Siwa vibes. I don't know if you guys
in what way?
They have the same teeth, and they talk already like starting out high pitch.
Okay.
I don't know. Watch a clip of her at DR, and then a video of JoJo Siwa, and you'll be like, oh yeah. And also like the accent is not my favorite. I mean, I like an Australian accent, but hers is like sharper. I don't know. And like JoJo Siwa, when she talks, like in the early days, she'd like yell at the camera, and you'd be like, "What? You saying?"
Yeah.
Although it takes me a second to like register what Bowie is saying.
Yeah, it's also not great that like the most you hear her talk is in the DR because she's not on the show at any other point in time, and she's really not on the feeds either. So the most you hear her talk is in the DR, and they only put her in the DR when she's crying. So it's not
already really worked up.
It's her crying voice, which is not your best voice.
Yeah, it's explain the high pitchedness. You know, and she chews on all the vowels. It's a whole thing. So
just like that.
Just like that.
What a great way to wrap up the show, guys.
Just
we a little Bowie talk. A little Bowie talk to wrap it up. We talked about Bowie more than Miko, just to think about that. But,
no, I think it was the same amount.
I think slightly more Bowie, maybe. But I don't know. Hey, you guys have a great weekend. We'll talk to y'all on Sunday night. And until we talk to you guys, don't forget to give us those follows and pass the gravy, bros.
Big brother, it's big brother. It's my brother, it's your brother, it's our brother. It's his brother, it's her brother, it's their brother. On past the gravy, bro.